Hey, I'm Jeffy. We're back to a new Rugrats episode review, and this one was, I don't know what to say though. This was like something else for sure to watch, especially the whole concept of this episode. I can just say, and of course it revolves around Angelica, and yeah, starting with Angelica just not wanting to eat her broccoli, which there's always when it comes to a thing, like there's always broccoli when it comes to something that I've always seen before and I've heard about plenty of times. But yeah, she's not wanting to eat her broccoli, and even her dad is trying to get her to eat some broccoli and telling her if she don't eat her broccoli, she's not going to get any seconds on her dessert. Which then she throws the plate at the wall and sends her to her room. And yeah, she even says that they'll be sorry. Like, again, she's only 3 years old, though. She's only 3 years old. So, of course, Drew is asking Charlotte, like, do you think Angelica was right about the whole you'll be sorry? I mean, again, you're grown adults, and she's a 3-year-old girl. Like, of course, like she wouldn't mean anything like that, you would think. And yeah, of course Angelica is just very angry and sees this whole lawyer on the TV that he can actually represent a case when it comes to a whole family situation, and just that grin, that evil looking grin on her smile on her face, like yeah, of course she is going to be doing something crazy that you can just say, just that smile. And yeah, of course the lawyer comes over to Drew, and yeah, Angelica says that she is suing her parents for divorce. And yeah, the lawyer is going through all these different things and talking about how, of course, there would be money involved in this whole case. And yeah, Charlotte is just trying to talk to her daughter. And of course, yeah, she is, again, just trying to be, what a mom would, need to be, right? Just trying to be reasonable. Just trying to talk to her daughter about this whole thing. And of course, Angelica is like, you don't want to say anything you shouldn't while having this recorder playing. And yeah, then they have their own lawyer. And apparently Angelica's case is very serious, even saying these different demands, which are quite ridiculous, I would say. And of course, Joy was like, I would not be pushed around by my own daughter. And then, of course, on the news, it's saying on the news about Angelica suing her parents for divorce. All this because she didn't want to eat her broccoli. And, of course, people are wanting to know if this case can, if this case is going to be, would go good. And Angelica just, how she just acts. She's just making everybody feel bad for her, and giving her a lollipop as well. And yeah, we go into the courtroom, which I've seen loads of episodes revolving around court. Yeah, a lot of episodes on shows that I've seen. The Simpsons, SpongeBob, for example, just to name two. Like, yeah, but I've seen some other ones too, even movies that revolve around court, or have court parts, sessions. Looney Tunes Show, also another one I can give an example to. But, yeah, like, again, this is just absolutely crazy, though, I can just say. And asking about the question of, did you make your daughter eat the broccoli? Which, yeah, Charlotte is just trying to say that broccoli is good. It's a good food, and just trying to get her daughter to try it and to eat it. Which, yeah, Angelica eventually just gets her lawyer out. Like, yeah, she's going to be her own lawyer, which the judge is going to allow it. And she says, Your Majesty, when when talking to the judge, she is like, Your Majesty. And, yeah, she gets her Cynthia doll, which, of course, the lawyer representing her parents is finding this ridiculous, which, of course, the judge is going to allow this. Yeah, going to allow this whole thing to go on. And yeah, she gets another one of her stuffed animals to go up to the stand. And, of course, the lawyer is trying to tell Angelica, like, does she listen and obey her mommy and daddy? And, yeah, of course, she's, like, mimicking the lawyer. Even the judge is laughing. Yeah, the judge is laughing at Angelica, along with Angelica and the crowd. And, yeah, like, this, you definitely would not ever say this. If you had to say that if this would be in an actual court case, this would never fly in an actual court case. That is for sure. I mean, I don't know nothing about court cases and, stuff like that, but I can guarantee you this would never fly in real life. That is for sure. I guarantee you. And, yeah, we see Drew up there on the stand, and of course Angelica is trying to tell him about the train that she wanted, which he did not give. And yeah, of course the judge is warning him about contempt of court and dragging him away. And of course he was just trying to be a good father. And yeah, the judge ends up sentencing, like, yeah, this judge is just very crazy, I can just say. And, of course, the jury is wanting Angelica on all her demands and think that she should have the whole deed to the house and her parents' belongings and stuff. Which, yeah, then Drew gets sent to prison. And it was just a dream. Yeah, that is what you call a nightmare, for sure. That is definitely what you call a nightmare. And yeah, she wakes up and, yeah, Charlotte is like, it's 3 in the morning. And it was just a dream. Which, yeah, Drew just sees Angelica and tells her that, like she was saying, I'm sorry, I didn't want to eat my broccoli. And him sorry that he was trying to make her eat it, and saying that it's okay if you don't want to try the food you're not ready to try yet. But yeah, what a dream though. What a dream, for sure. And yeah, Angelica having this whole chart, this food chart. Cookies, yes. Fish, no. Chicken, no. Cheese, no. Milk, no. Carrots, no. Corn, yes. Even she does cross out broccoli as well. But yeah, this was quite something of an episode for sure with Angelica. And that whole dream as well. Again, something like that would never exist in real life. That is for sure. But yeah, I'd like to know what y'all think. Catch you next one.